All right. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. I just wanted to pop in here and say hello. And also, something was brought to my attention to myself this morning. And I wanted to come on here and share it because through the Worthiness Project, I also believe that because I am also, everyone is on their self-worth journey. The point is, some of us are aware of it and some of us are not. And when I say aware, I mean we are practicing certain habits. We are practicing our awareness, excuse me, every single day, every hour, right? We are aware, just like when we choose to join a fitness club or a gym. We are aware of different exercises we're going to do, depending what our goals are. We're aware of the different cardio that we're going to be doing. We're aware and we make those habit changes. Same thing with our nutrition, depending what our nutrition goals are. You know, different things that we eat, different things that we purchase, we track them, right? So same thing needs to happen when we are tracking our self-worth, because believe it or not, compared to fitness and health, there are way more things going against us when it comes to our self-worth than there are physical change, our health changes, because we have choices when we go to the store. We have choices when we meet with a trainer. We have choices when we go to the gym. We have choices when we go walk outside. But when it comes to self-worth, we could say like, okay, I'm worthy today. I'm going to say my affirmations. I'm going to instill my mantra. Maybe I'm going to listen to a podcast. Maybe I'm going to listen to Val's podcast, The Worthiness Project, right? But then you listen and you're in your bubble. And next thing you know, you just came out of your bubble and you stepped into work. You stepped into a circle of friends or people. And all of a sudden, everything that you were just on cloud nine for comes crashing down because all of these external situations just boom, bombarded you. Okay. Maybe you weren't walking into any room, but you just had your half hour of motivation, if you will, and you just start scrolling. Okay. And when I say start scrolling, you subconsciously are scrolling and you subconsciously see something and it throws you off your wagon, throws you off your worthy wagon. Okay. So when I say that, when I say awareness is super important, it's because every hour you could have a different emotion and you need to ask yourself, what am I feeling? Why did that take me off my wagon? Why did that take me from here to here? And that could be in your career, that could be in your family, that could be in your friends, that could be after just seeing something on social media. So let me give you an example. This morning was a morning where I woke up and I was just like, just like want to stay in bed today. Like, I'm just like, I just don't want to do today. Right. And I don't mean that in like, a way where anyone needs to be concerned. I mean it in a way that sometimes we just say like, man, I just, like I want to just stay in this bubble today, So I literally immediately switched into my awareness mode. Does that take effort? Of course it does. It does. Okay. It does take effort, but to have the ability to shift your energy, to me, is worth it. And it doesn't always mean because you want to have productive days. It doesn't always mean because every day has to be a hustle day. It means that you have the right to look at your day as a gift, look at yourself, honor where your level of understanding, your confidence level of how you're feeling is, honor that, and still go to bed feeling good about your day, feeling good about your interactions, feeling like you kept certain boundaries in place, feeling like you honored yourself, you did the best you could in your interactions with people. When you were out doing things, you were in the moment as best you could be, right? You did the best you could, but because of your awareness and your ability to shift. And that does not happen if you are not aware. Being aware is a choice. You are saying, just like you're saying, I am choosing to drink water as opposed to like Diet Coke, right? That one instinctive decision and that decision that you make every day, maybe 3 times a day, whatever it is, right? My weakness is obviously chocolate. So now I'm just like, I limit how much chocolate I have and I still give myself chocolate. But if I'm really wanting something sweet, I'm breaking the habit. So I'm going for watermelon, I'm going for fruit, I'm going for whatever is available and I feel good. But it's just small choices that I'm making, right? So this morning, when I had that choice to say, I just want to stay in bed today, like today is just, oh, I don't have the energy for today. I'm just tired. I then was like, okay, I coached myself. I was aware, well, why do I feel this way? Okay. Told myself why I feel that way, honored that, and just said, well, what can I do right now? Okay, well, I'm going to get up. I'm going to drink my big glass of water. I have my favorite song programmed on my Alexa and it's a keyword and it plays it. And I was shifting. And then I go through the practices that I'm teaching in the Worthy Warrior community this month that ultimately change your day. And when your day is changed, your worth is changed. Because at the end of the day, when your worth is there, your career is more fulfilling to your level. Your level of success is being met to whatever you value success, your relationships, your feeling of joy, every single day shifts. Therefore, your energy changes, right? And it all comes down to being aware, especially in the morning. So when you are wherever you are and you are instilling the practices and doing certain things, ask yourself, be aware, have that question, okay? Because there's power to being aware. It takes effort. It does. And sometimes you're going to be like, man, that was heavy. Like that really triggered me because of X, Y, and Z. But what happens is when you figure that out, you then have a choice to do the work if you want to. And that's power, because that means you have the power. Okay. So one of the biggest practices I talk about, and I talked about this morning in depth, in detail, is the power of gratitude. And how revisiting one moment of gratitude that you are truly grateful for, something in your life that happened, shifts the chemicals in your body. So if you can just get to a place where you place your hand over your heart, because this is like a muscle memory, right? Like when we smile, it's mirror neurons. So hopefully when you're watching this, like you start to smile because your brain is a mirror. So it starts mirroring what you see. So like sometimes I'll go look in the mirror and smile, but right now I see myself on my camera. So I'm mirroring back to myself. And it sounds silly, but me even just talking in this kind of tone and whatever has been shifting my energy for the morning. Okay. So it's little things like, okay, I'm aware I'm going to do that. I'm aware that today is a tough day, but I still can find a reason to smile. I'm aware that I've had many tough days in my life, but when I go back to that moment of gratitude, this signals a muscle memory. I then can feel good about myself and the day, because when I go to that moment of gratitude, I am filled with the chemicals, the happy chemicals, if you will, whatever experience at that moment, 5 years ago, 2 years ago, whatever it was. And I now feel those emotions in the present moment now. How cool is that? So it's not just, I'm grateful for my coffee, because I really am. I'm grateful like that I have a coffee machine and I have bougie coffee every single morning. I'm grateful for that. But when I really need to shift and get myself out of it, I think about true moments, I embody them, and I let it be as if it's the present moment. So now I'm like, okay. So being aware. And we're going to talk about awareness more. But that is something that I really wanted to talk to you guys today. So when you find yourself having a little bit of a morning or a moment like I had today, I had to ask myself why I was saying that. And then I had to say like, okay, I get to go do my gratitude. I get to go make my coffee. I get to do these things. And then I was like, okay, well, I'm feeling this way today. I'm honoring it, and I still can have a different approach because I have, 15, 18 hours in front of me. What am I going to do with those hours? What am I going to do with them? How am I going to feel? Because anything can shift. And when you think about those moments of gratitude, they all came from a moment. They all came from a decision. They all came from something that either happened, you felt happened to you, but it really happened for you. So you don't know what these next 10, 15 hours in front of you have if you can choose to be aware and do the work. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope that helps. So awareness is everything.